Hi guys, welcome back. So, any of you guys who watched before will probably recognise this isn't the smaller lake on the ticket, so we're back on the big lake. Now, there is a reason for that. Unfortunately, the target fish for this sort of autumn has just been caught. Now, it's not the biggest fish in that lake, but it's an ancient old fish, and it was one I would have liked to have caught, but unfortunately it has been caught, and it's been caught out of the swim I've been working. So I've decided that's it, I'm going to knock that one on the head. I'm just going to get back on here and concentrate on this. So I can't see myself fishing that lake again now. So unfortunately that one's got away from me, but there is so many good ones in here to be caught. So there's been a few, I'll run you through this a bit later, but there's been a few good old fish being caught out of here. So things happen for a reason, they say. So anyway, I'm in a swim 16, about middle of the lake roughly. Wind's hacking down sort of past me going down this way. Rods are on the stands, but they're not out. I haven't cast them out yet, but I have been chattering to a couple of the members, but I'll run you through anyway what they've been telling me and stuff like that in a bit. But in the meantime, I need to get these rods out, find some spots, and let's get sorted. Right, be back in touch in a bit. All right, so I've had a bit of a cast about. It is pretty barren, if I'm honest. There's no real features out there. It's just very, very smooth, sort of sandy silt. Lovely, it just glides across. So you've got no concerns about presentation. So I'm definitely fishing sort of bottom baits. So, well, certainly on two. I might just do a little Ronnie because that's my little go-to rig. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty barren out there. I mean, I've even gone long, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of deviation in depth or anything. So it's about, I'm guessing it's about sort of 15 foot. You have got a shelf, and it probably, if I just show you just for the camera, it probably starts about here. Yeah, so that is rock hard, and that's the gravity shelf coming up, and then at the bottom it's just lovely silt. So yeah, I can feel it coming up the shelf now. So it's probably about 6 wraps to the sort of shelf, the bottom of the shelf. Oh, there we go. Now it's close enough. I thought maybe not even that. Maybe 4, 5 wraps to the bottom of the shelf, and then we're into smooth silt around there, which it is. Guessing 15 foot by the drop. I did get the deeper out on the last session I did. This was a little while back in this swim, back in the spring, I think in 21. And yeah, again, it was about, I think it was about 15 foot, but it weren't weed then, and there isn't anything now. There's no sort of, even on the edges. I mean, if anything, the weeds died off in this lake, to be honest. A bit of gravel there, but again, that's just coming up the shelf. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do, I'm going to fish my old D-rigs. I might fish a couple of snowmen, to be honest. Some big old donkey chokers on there to stop the bream, hopefully. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's get some rigs out and see if we can catch one. so they're out. They're all sorted. Gosh, warm, really, really warm. Right, so yeah, like I say, they're out. The rods are, I haven't fished into a certain spot because it is all pretty much like for like. It's all just bottom of the shelf, silt, probably guessing 10 wraps, something like that. Just got a drop on each one and that's it. Not fishing to a certain spot, not wrapping up or anything like that. So really, really simple fishing. Yeah, so all I'm going to do is going to scatter baits. I'm just going to scatter them. All different size boilies. I've got 22s, I've got 18s, and I've got I think 15s. And I'm just going to scatter the baits all across the area, and hopefully they'll get grubbing. So what I've done is I've gone for a D rig. For 2 of them, I've gone for D rigs, and I've gone for one of them's on a little snowman, just mixing it up really. So a little snowman, 22mm bottom bait, obviously, and then a little Amino Marine white pop up on that one. I've gone for an Amino Marine wafter on the other one, and then I've just gone for Amino Marine pop up, and that's a Ronnie rig. So just mixing it up really, just seeing what happens. So yeah, I'm just gonna catapult a few baits all over the area and see what happens. But yeah, it's looking lovely. You got a lovely crosswind coming down, so we'll see. But it is really, really warm. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Get some baits out. Once I've done that, I think we'll get ourselves a nice cold beer of the week. Right, so this week's beer of the week. Now, special mention goes to Carp Angler 74, I think that's right. Yep, Carp Angler 74, who messaged me on Instagram. Now, yeah, sent in this lager. It's one I haven't tried. It's from a big company that are obviously spreading across the world. So, yeah, I thought I'd give it a bash. So, without further ado, this week's beer of the week is Brewdog Lost. So, yeah, Brewdog, it seems to be popping up everywhere. They're little pubs that they're doing, or microbreweries. So let's have a little look. So it's a lager like it should be. Lost Lager. United we stand for better beer. Vibrancy, defiance and independence. Brewed in Elon. Planet first lager. So yeah, the world's first carbon negative beer. Made at our carbon negative brewery using a third less water, powered by wind turbines. Can't blame that then, can you? Plant trees, the lost forest, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there we go. Here's to you. By drinking this beer, you are having a positive impact on the planet. There we go. So, I'm doing my bit, ain't I? So anyway, cheers, Carp Angler 74. Let's give it a go. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, that. It's got an IPA sort of tinge. I thought it would, to be honest. I thought all Brewdogs were IPAs, but it's a little bit more on the lager side. Yeah, it's nice. It's quite refreshing. Yeah, it's that like little crossover. If you like an IPA and a lager, it's sort of got that little bit of both, if you like. Yeah, very nice. One more go. Yeah, happy days. Right, now enjoy that. Thank you very much, mate. Great suggestion. This week's beer of the week, Brewdog Lost. Lovely jubbly. Right, so the sun is setting, guys, and it is absolutely stunning, to be honest. Beautiful place to fish. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until that sun does set, because I can't get any baits out, because the flying rats are absolutely smashing me up. They probably had half my bait already, trying to get it out every couple of catapults, and then they do me, and then I've got to wait and then try and get a couple more out. We've all been there. It does your Sweden. But I'm going to leave it now and then try and get that last little bit out, and then I can chill out and relax. But yeah, speaking to a couple of the guys, a couple of the members, Al was telling me there has been a couple of good fish down that end caught. So yeah, you know, we'd like to think there's a couple of the guys have posted a couple of good pictures, not too far down this way. You know, upper 30s that have been caught. So yeah, it's looking nice. So we'll see. I have there, funny enough, there. It's been signs of fish. Don't know whether they're bream. Possibly could be bream, but there has been a few shows around this area, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, when I arrived, I did go past Swim 20, which is the beautiful house that's on the, it's not an island, but they've got an island where they keep their horses and all the rest of it. It's a beautiful place. And there were so many fish down that arm, just sunning themselves. So I would have probably gone in there, but however, one of the members, a new chap that I haven't met, a guy called Steve, lovely guy. Hopefully he'll get a couple, because he hasn't caught one yet. So hopefully he'll get into one or two down there when they drift out, you'd like to think. So yeah, it's looking good. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I've got nothing to add to that. It's looking lovely, and if I swing you around, I think you'll agree. It's a hell of a lump of water, but if you're on them, you know, you'd like to think you can nick one or two, but hopefully swerving the bream. But yeah, lovely job. Right, I'm going to leave it there. If anything happens, guys, I'll let you know, obviously. If not, I will catch you in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. That is probably the quietest night I think I've ever had on this lake. No bream, nothing, not even a bleep. Didn't hear any fish, nothing at all. We had a lovely big full moon, and I even got up for a pee and just listened out, and I could not hear a thing, couldn't see anything. Yeah, really, really quiet. So I think location was probably wrong. So I need to, spend a little bit more time having a walk around and do a few more laps now, which I will be doing. Certainly in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, there has been a bit of fizzing over the area, you know, but when I've got to be gone about 45 minutes, so I'm gonna start packing up as soon as I've done this. Yeah, so it probably is a blank, unfortunately, but there we go, it is what it is. So keep them beer of the weeks coming in, guys, because I have got a few on the screenshot, which is magic, and all the comments. Thanks for the nice comments, and I'll always get back to everyone. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. and click the little bell icon so that it notifies you when the next one comes out, which will probably be in a couple of weeks, because I can't now get out for the next couple of weeks, because I am going away for the big 4-0, which is next week, and we're going to Dublin for the weekend, me and the boss. So we're really looking forward to that. So no fishing, but there'll be a few Guinnesses sunk, I'm sure. So yeah, until next time, guys, have a great week, and I'll see you next time we're on the bank.